Hey Pisces, thanks for coming in for your November 2022 general reading. We're going to get right in here, find out what the energies you may experience for this month with the Akashic Tarot on deck. What does Pisces need to know for November? The lightning bolt. If you hear growling in the background, it's because I have two cats and one does not like the other very much. So she's having some issues with the other cat being in her space. All right. 8 of Forces. The lightning bolt. Take a look at this. Kind of reminds you of the Tower card in tarot, doesn't it? A lightning bolt illuminates a stormy night sky, striking a tree down to its core. Puddles of rain pool upon the ground. This card shows that a time of splitting apart, a time of loss, disappointment, or even a metaphorical death. You may be feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. The loss could be career opportunity, romantic relationship, partnership, creative project, or friendship. At first glance, the event may seem sudden or unexpected, but in light that flashes, we see the deep puddles of a storm that have been going on for some time. You've probably been aware of the threat or difficulty at some level, even if you were unwilling to acknowledge it before. Now it's time to accept the situation and not fight what's so. There is a benefit coming, but it often takes an ending to bring forth a new beginning and a storm to cleanse the field. All right. So it looks like you may be experiencing an ending of a way of doing things. There's Cleo walking past. Don't mind her. But for anything that's worth having, it's kind of like you have to clear the foundation. Something has to crumble so that something more beautiful and purposeful can be built in its place. This could be old mindsets, old conditioning, old behaviors, old ways of doing relationships. All right. The Starseed Oracle card is Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. This card asks us what areas of our life have we lost wisdom? We all carry an infinite wisdom inside of us from our higher self. Our ancestors genetically, through our DNA, carry wisdom within our very system. Each cell has been created by the DNA of the wisdom of many generations. We need to look a little deeper inside of this. What lessons can we learn from their lives? What mistakes have they made that we can learn from? All right. I'm going to jump straight into tarot now. All right, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for November? Past influences. Temperance in reverse. So in the past, we find a situation that we fail to alchemize. When we talk about alchemy, it's turning one thing into something else. Turning silver into gold, turning water into ice, turning one thing into something else. And we fail to do this. We fail to heal from a situation due to a sense of impatience, due to a sense of not having grace. We've stopped the flow of allowing one thing to turn into something else. What else do we have for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles. There was a new opportunity in the past for something that would give you a a new beginning for time, energy, and resources, for those things to increase, for there to be a possibility of abundance. What else do we have for Pisces, please? Past energies. Chariot in reverse. There may have been something that you just couldn't move past, that you couldn't move forward on, something that held you back from being able to process something, letting it take its natural course. Something has left you feeling stagnant, unable to move forward, unable to process things naturally. Let's get some confirmation on some of these things in the past energy. Why is Temperance in reverse here? What are we not healing from? There's imbalanced energy. It fell out. The Lovers. In this card, the Lovers is a woman who is chained to a rock while a sea monster is coming to eat her. And here comes a man to swoop in and save the day. Somebody's chained to circumstances and something is coming in to try to devour her. But this person comes like out of the sky, out of the blue, to rescue her from her circumstances. This is how we should treat each other in love relationships. We should be that safety for each other. We should be that loving nurturance. She stands vulnerable on this rock. So there's been a situation in the past where there have been some shieldings and some vulnerabilities, and there's been a real imbalance of healing in this situation. The natural flow of the relationship, where it goes from dating and an engagement and living together and then marriage, and then this natural process has been stifled. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? We don't know if that's in reverse or if it's upright the way the De Marseille deck shows. There's no indication. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So when we see the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning for something that promotes time, energy, and resources. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is something that negatively affects long-term gains, legacies, ancestral wealth. Why is the Chariot in reverse, please? Why is the Chariot in reverse? There could be a lot of emphasis on legacies. The Chariot in reverse is confirmed by the Two of Swords. You had to make a difficult decision based on an uncomfortable truth. You felt like you were at a fork in the road. And the problem is with the Chariot in reverse, you couldn't move forward. And a decision had to be made. And it was a difficult one. And unfortunately, you may have been blindfolded from the truth and the clarity of the situation. Let's move on to the current energy. What's the World's coming out? So when we see the World card, this is a completion. This is a collective completion. She sits in this wreath, almost like a womb, keeping her safe from the outside influences. All these things in each corner are fixed sign energy. And when you have fixed energy, that's kind of like the energy of being in view of something and unable to take your eyes off of it, kind of being fixated on one thing. The World card keeps her kind of cocooned from the energies of this fixation. She's warm, even though she's safe to be vulnerable. She has this ribbon wrapped around her, this sash, but she's safe to feel vulnerable. And we also see that the way that she's configured in her body is very similar, her legs, to the hanged man, but she's in an upright position. She's holding 2 wands, batons, so she's balanced. So when I see the World card for you, Pisces, it's telling me that currently there is some safety in your circumstance where you don't have exposure to outside things that require you to be fixated. What else do we have for Pisces? You are in a position of stability and warmth and safety at the moment. There is a safety and vulnerability. The Lovers in reverse. There's been a separation of a love relationship or a decision that someone is refusing to make. This could be your energy or someone else's. The Tower in reverse. Okay, so we saw the lightning bolt in the Akashic card, and now we're seeing the Tower in reverse. So this is dodging a bullet, narrowly escaping a sudden event or change. For some, it can be prolonging an inevitable situation. For you, it could be narrowly escaping the demise of a situation. Let's get some confirmation on that. Please give me some confirmation. Oh, my hair is on the cards. On this World card, please, for Pisces. All right. The World is confirmed by the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning of something that's passionate, that builds a fire inside of you. This stokes a fire and makes it burn hotter. This is a new beginning to take action on a situation. And with this World card, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling that it's safe to be vulnerable, now you have a new opportunity for a new beginning, or something that's very passionate that you can feel warm and excited about taking action on. What is the Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Lovers in reverse. I cannot fucking make this up. Can I have more clarity? It's like Spirit said, I said what I said. 4 of Wands. All right. So there is a separation of a love relationship, but you also have this 4 of Wands, which is really indicative of togetherness. So it's almost like the lovers, there's a separation, but there's also some togetherness happening here. When we see the 4 of Wands, this is combined, a joint. It's a fulfillment card. It's, what is the word I'm looking for? Give me a second. The 4 of Wands is like the promised land. It's like it can be a marriage card. It can be the promise of prosperity. Why is the Tower in reverse, please? Four of Swords. So you've narrowly escaped a sudden event that would destroy something. But the Four of Swords is telling you to rest. Just take a moment. Just take a moment and rest. You don't have to do anything. Just sit with your thoughts. Allow things to naturally occur. You see, he's sitting here meditating. The Four of Swords. Swords indicate ideas, thoughts, creative pursuits, communication. The Four of Swords means rest on it. Don't feel pressure that you have to take action on anything. Just rest. Allow yourself to exhale. You've gone through something pretty bumpy, and it looks like it's been full of its challenges. Allow yourself a moment to breathe. You don't have to make a decision. You don't have to make a decision right now. Just let yourself sit in that feeling of prosperity and peace in this new beginning of passion where you feel safe to be vulnerable. Let's see what the future holds here for Pisces. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Pisces this November? What's the outcome for Pisces this November, please? Six of Cups. This is like soulmate energy. This is real, true, soulful love. This is a connection. This is like feeling the innocence of a child, reciprocal love energy, someone who really cares. This could be your energy or someone else's. What else do we have for Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces, please? Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. Somebody wants to work with you. It could have something to do with spending time, spending energy, shared resources. Somebody sees your efforts, sees how hard you've worked, sees how much you are worth investing in, and they want to collaborate with you. What else? This feels like really supportive energy, Pisces. The Sun card. This is probably one of the best cards you could see, Pisces. This is absolute happiness. This is joy. We see two people, they kind of look like children, just having fun effortlessly. The truth, the clarity of a situation is being revealed by the light of the sun. So everything is being seen in full clarity. It's beautiful. And it's joy. It's abundance. It's feeling safe to be happy. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Death in reverse. Something has been prolonged. Let's see if we can get some clarity on that. Give me some clarity on the Six of Cups, please. Six of Cups. Nine of Swords. Some of you are still in your head having some anxiety about this situation. There's something about being truly loved and cared for that just gives you a lot of anxiety. It's almost as though it's things that keep you up at night. It's the hamster wheel. Your mind just running in circles with thoughts. Can I please have some more for the Six of Cups? Ace of Swords. Yes, you're getting clarity. There is truth in this love relationship, this reciprocal energy. But you may be feeling pressure. You are getting clarity, though, on this situation. You're seeing the truth, and it could be that the truth of the situation is really bothering you mentally. It's maybe a lot for you to handle or wrap your mind around the truth of this love relationship in this situation. Why do we see the Three of Pentacles here? Why are we seeing the Three of Pentacles here? I'm being told to use another deck, sorry. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, please, for Pisces? Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's wanting to collaborate with you, work with you. They see your efforts. They see how hard you've worked. And then we see this Eight of Pentacles. This is putting in the hard work and the effort and having it be worthwhile. You know, if it was in reverse, we'd be wondering if all this work was even worth it. But when we see the Eight of Pentacles upright, it's doing the work, putting in the effort, knowing that there is a lot that needs to be done in order for this process to be successful. And somebody's willing to do that with you. All right. What else do we have, please? This is not, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And sometimes there are small details that have to be worked out in order for something to come through prosperously. We have a lot here that just flew out. So I'm going to go through them. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We had the Ten of Pentacles in reverse in the past as well. So this seems to be something that still needs to be worked on. These are long-term gains, investments, concern about a legacy or an inheritance. And those are still things that are a problem then as they are now. The Empress. This is creative, loving mother energy. The Empress is the mother of the deck. So you could be dealing with a mother. And there's the Five of Pentacles. Feeling as though you're no longer left out in the cold. This is an inclusive energy. This is a feeling of not being abandoned, not being set apart. You do have the Devil. So sometimes the Devil is carnal things. This could be indulging in things. Sometimes this is hedonistic things, sexual energies. We look at the Devil and everybody thinks this is a horrible indicator, but really it's just where are you overindulging? Where are you not being true to yourself or being truthful with yourself? It also could indicate that there is some sort of energy that is being dishonest. The Six of Cups is showing up again. You see this energy? This is really loving, reciprocal energy. It's the kind of relationship that is safe to be in because this person loves you. They're devoted to your happiness. They are concerned for you. What makes you happy is important to them. This is someone who really cares about you. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, refusing to walk away. All right. I'm going to try to get some, it's very strange reading. What's the clarification on this Sun card, please? Ace of Pentacles again. So that's shown up twice. Once in the past, now again in the future. There is some emphasis on time, energy, and resources. Something about this new beginning with time, energy, and resources making you happy. It could be, let's get more clarification before I go shouting out with the mouth. It could be a new pursuit, work pursuit. the, the sun. Clarifying the sun is the sun. But look. You see how these two people, one is in the water, indicating emotions. The other one is on land, which is stability and groundedness. And the light of the sun is just blessing and warming everything on top of it. There's clarity and balance. Everything is being seen. Nothing can hide under the light of the sun. What else do we have here? Chariot in reverse. Again, we saw that in the past and we see it in the future. Refusing to move forward. Not wanting to move forward. Staying stuck. Stuck if you want to be, stuck if you don't want to be. Doesn't seem like that's a negative connotation in this reading, since there is so much happiness involved in it. Let me see if I can get some best advice for Pisces for the month of November. What's the best advice for Pisces in the month of November, please? Devil in reverse. Be aware of what you're giving your energy to. Be aware of where you're overindulging. It feels like you're not allowing opportunities for somebody to deceive you. And in turn, don't allow opportunities where you may be tempted to be deceptive to someone else. This is exposing overindulgences. This is not giving in to temptations. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Exposing secrets. Not allowing anything else to come between you and what it is that you're trying to do. The High Priestess sits between these columns of black and white. And literally when she's in reverse, it's examining the gray areas. Understanding that not everything is black and white. Sometimes there are situations where it's important to understand the gray area. That, the dichotomy of a situation that two things can be true at the same time. Like something can be healthy and both unhealthy. Something can be toxic and yet healthy. Something can be together yet separated. Something can be cold and hot at different times, but it can still be the same thing. What else? King of Swords in reverse. Be mindful of moments where someone can be reactive. Be aware of your moments where you can be reactive. Be aware of situations where someone else could be reactive in working out of ego. Be aware that someone can be very triggered by truth. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is the Wheel of Karma. Spirit wants you to know that this is going to be a time in your life where karma is going to be evened out. You could be dealing with an air sign who is very bitey, can be very cold and frigid with their words. Someone who gets very upset when they're exposed. Air sign is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be aware that Karma is settling its debt with people, places, and things. And just be sure that you're on the right side of it. One last card, please, for Pisces. Two of Cups. This is a promise. It's a commitment. This is partnership card. This can be like twin flame energy. This is a commitment, a promise, a soul contract card. Coming together. Alchemizing the two. That's good indication for partnership. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Share the video if you liked it. If you have a comment, please leave one down below. And thanks for coming in. I don't have very many subscribers, so I'm not making any money off of it. I do it because I love it. But I mean, if you want to like, subscribe, share, that would be great. Thanks. Have a great November.